Alrighty. So guys, I took a little break from this thing, and I wanted to make sure. I didn't know if there was any decisions or whatnot. So I did quick look up a little guide into doing the ending. And so yeah, so I'm gonna go with what the guide said. Again, this is another spoiler-free guide, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, the reason why the other guy didn't do it is because you can't fail this. I guess at one point you could fail this, and now you can't, or something. I don't even know. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. Go to the... We're gonna actually go to the lab. See how that goes. Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kawara. Sir, thank you for being with Hiyoko now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. Oh, he must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor is lining the pieces of Hiyoko up on one of the lab benches. Ugh. Ugh! Fuck you! Must you glower at me, Mr. Kawara? I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish I had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I'm finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawara. Right. Well, that was a waste of time. Oh. Mr. Kawara, a moment, please. Yeah? Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? Foul. In light to that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. Huh? One might say you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Ho, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you? I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I, the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawara. Right. Thanks, Doc. What is... okay. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. No, I'm pretty sure if they give you a hint in this, it means something. Better not worry about it for the time being. What were you talking about Kawara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. We step outside once more. The gray dome remains blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's some sort of shelter? My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? That seems likely. Oh god. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something? We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Right. Let's walk around the perimeter. Perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything. Indeed. It appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If that's what this is. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up here. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah! Ah! He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Wing? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later. Most likely it'll probably be gone. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut it anyway. Or maybe, I don't think it's because there's a natural disaster out there. Maybe there's a disaster going on internally. I don't know. Indeed. Let us move on. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Hiyoko, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. I suppose we've... Okay. Just the music kicked on and I was like... I suppose we finished the first stage of the investigation now. Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say... Indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. It turns into corpse party. Oh, God. Headmaster, sir. Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. He's probably dead. It's probably a fake. Wait, Sakia, that's... It's locked? Bah! Where is that old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away? Indeed. He never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait Should we wait around? We have no time for such stupid stuff. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down. You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there is a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... What is it, Kawara? I thought I heard something. I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things? Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again. Behind... Okay. Slightly freaking out. What? What is that? What is that? What? Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. Oh, goody! Second class. Oh my god, what is this? What in the... The Scarecrow man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakia, watch out! Oh my god. Oh my god. Its arm slices through the air, smashing the windows into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Clearly. Sakia, we have to run! I am well aware! Or fly. Fly, you fools! Did we lose it? I think so. Luckily, it moved slowly. What was it? I don't know. Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder the dome, and now this? What the frick is going on? What's going on? I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. Run, run, run. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened? The headmaster, he must have been hiding from the Scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kawara. Calm yourself, Kawara. You are being incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. The plot thickens, indeed. The plot is about as thick as a freaking iceberg right now. The plot thickens, indeed. Not only are we trapped under this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow man, you say? The doctor! Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Ho 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 ho. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time, don't worry. Oh, now you're awake. Thank you, Mr. Nanaki. You two may well have a right to know, but I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly that I have learned from the lumps of meat which was once Miss Tosaka Control yourself, Kuwara. Control yourself, Kuwara. Falling out among ourselves would only do us harm. I know. Ho. Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was suffocate. I can never pronounce this stupid word. Basically, she got choked to death. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death then, Doctor? It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up sometime after death. Hiyoko was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly, unless she was poisoned. Meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason. Disgusting, either way. I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Tasaka died yesterday after school. In the evening then? Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kuwara, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right. I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me. I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. You're going out again? Be careful. It sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry, we can outrun the Scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryuta has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home, as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. So neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Iwamine saw Hiyoko yesterday afternoon. Oh, right! Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to his door, could we use it? A spare key? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. This is going crazy. Crazy! Ooh. Kuwara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. What? Lied about going home. Wait, they know something? He lied about going home? We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have the key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Right. We should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kuwara. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine. He makes medicine? He helps people? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. Actually, no, Ryut is right. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go. Very well. Go to the... Where am I going? Gymnasium maintenance office. Where am I going? I am going to the gymnasium. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San! San, where are you? Oak-san is right here, alive and well, so far. Where did you go? And Sakio go? Where did you and Sakio go? Leaving Oak-san behind and going outside is not fair. You should just you just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you. Come at me, whippersnapper. That's not what You usually practice on the ground after school, right? Of course! It is Oak-san's duty as track captain! Did you see Hyoko while you were out there yesterday? No! Oak-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if he had been there while he was running? Good point. Do not look down on Oak-san's visual memory! If you had asked Oak-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have said something. Huh? What? What? Wait, son, what did you just... Do not look down on Oak-san's visual memory. After that, imbecile. If you had asked Oak-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have said something. Ugh! Oak-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary. The infirmary? Could that have been Hyoko? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. It was not Hyoko. It was a bird unknown to Oak-san. So someone covered in blood was going into the infirmary after school. Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now, even though we don't know what the hell he looks like. Thanks for telling us, San. At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Some bird whose son doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards. Mr. One? You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from... What was that thing? Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yuya! So, you've seen it too? Just now, yeah. On the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor, and didn't stick around to let it see me, so alas, I was not blessed with a look at its pretty face. Coward! Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too! Fight or flight, man. Fight or flight. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it'd be better for you to leave, Mr. One? Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, it's true. Already stuck in the rut of an unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. We'll be fine. Wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. Oh, you'd be surprised. Then again, knowing the school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the Scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there? I can't just sit around. Indeed. Same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh? Ah, he wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine. Oh, I didn't realize that was Sakia. Most likely, yes. The doctor and Hyoko, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right. This is so depressing. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Tosaka died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time? Yesterday evening? Huh. What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara. Right. At this point, the prime suspect is that Scarecrow anyway. That's everything? Well, adieu. We should head out to... But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go.